Hi, and welcome back to Penguin's View. This week, a TV show review that my friends Duncan and Basil, nice jumpers, lads, top job. They've been waiting for, along with myself and plenty of other Star Wars fans. Yes, we're talking Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Now, I've now watched 3 episodes, all 3 that have been on, and I'd like to give you my personal overview of what I've seen so far. Now, let's remember I don't do spoilers. But this one's a little different. You're going to need some little bit of background information, if nothing else. So I will be doing a little bit of that, but not too much. Not enough to give anything major away whatsoever. Okay, so the series starts off in what could be said as a typical sci-fi futuristic city, which wouldn't necessarily signify anything Star Wars until you see one of the main characters playing with his Star Wars action figures. Absolutely fantastic. They've managed to get merchandise into their own show. Well done. I am very impressed that you've managed to do that. It did make me smile quite a bit. So, they discover a spaceship. Not going to tell you much more than that, other than one thing leads to another, and it ends up being a making your way back home sort of program. There is a droid, SM-33. Seems to have a bit of a chip on his shoulder. No, it wasn't meant as a pun. It wasn't. He does seem to have a little bit of an attitude, to my way of thinking, anyway. Now, the 4 main characters are children, which could give it a childlike feel. I'm sort of on the fence on that one. My son watched it and he said that he thought it was aimed at a younger audience, and he's 12. Personally, I think as the series goes on, yes, there will be that younger element to it, but there will be sort of a more adult line to it as well. Certainly that showed a bit more in episode 3. Now, they've done well. The aliens and the sets are very Star Wars. Very. Actually, they remind me, and not that I've been there, but I do watch on YouTube, a thing called Doc Ongar's Den of Antiquities at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Very much has a feel like that with some of the aliens and the scenery, and I really think that's spot on. The special effects, as per always, are pretty good as well. There is a couple of things in there that will remind you very much of Star Wars. Look out for the Jawas. I don't know why, they've always been sort of a favourite of mine, but hey, what the heck. Now, if you're expecting this to be a big lightsaber fighting, battling TV show, then frankly, you're gonna be disappointed. I'll leave it at that. I almost gave away a spoiler. Naughty me. Naughty me. But I didn't, so. Okay, so let's give this a score out of 10. I think it's a 7. I think it needs to buck up a little bit. The first episode I thought was okay, the second episode was better, and the third episode is headed back towards okay again, which is a shame. I think this show has potential. I think it could go a long way, but certainly they're going to need to do something about that, and hopefully they will. So, should you watch it? Yeah, if you're a Star Wars fan, you've got to give this a go. But like me, don't give it 1 or 2 episodes. You've got to give it the whole series. I don't know if that's 6 or 8 programs. 8, I think. But I'm not sure, because I tried to stay away from anything that's going to give me a spoiler. Not my thing at all. Anyway, so from a galaxy far, far away, TTFN.